Animals are a constant part of our world. We see them on packaging, in advertisements, and in places where our food comes from. Most of the time, we don't think too much about it. Not because we don't care, but because the systems behind those products are kept distant and abstract. There's a question that sits quietly beneath all of this. One that rarely comes up in everyday conversation, and it is easy to avoid when the outcomes aren't visible. To understand why people question these practices, we need to look at how animal industries actually operate. In the meat industry, animals are selectively bred to grow far more flesh than is natural and far faster than their body can properly handle. Because of this, many animals suffer from weak or broken bones, and some die before even reaching slaughter. Most farmed animals are kept in crowded factory farms with very little space. This causes stress and aggression, and animals often fight each other. To reduce injuries and financial loss, pigs have their teeth cut and chickens have their beaks and toes burned off. Chickens naturally live 10 to 15 years. In the industry, they are killed at around 6 weeks old. Pigs naturally live 15 to 20 years. In the industry, they are killed at around 6 months. This pattern applies across nearly all farmed animals. After living through these conditions, they are killed. Our pleasure lasts minutes, their suffering lasts entire lives. So, which holds more value, taste or life? Does 15 minutes of sensory pleasure justify taking the life of an animal and also exploiting them? If taste pleasure alone justifies this harm, then pleasure becomes a reason to cause suffering. To accept that, we would need to explain why harming animals for pleasure is acceptable, while harming humans for pleasure is not. That requires identifying a trait which animals lack, which makes harming them acceptable. Some people point to intelligence, but if intelligence determines moral value, then a human with the same intelligence as an animal would be treated the same way. Most people don't agree with that. This often leads to another question: what about dairy and eggs? Cows are already producing milk, and hens are already laying eggs. To understand this, it's important to see how these industries are connected. The dairy industry is directly linked with the meat and leather industries. Dairy cows are killed when they are no longer profitable, even on free range farms. Milk exists to feed offspring. Every mammal produces milk for their young, and cows are no different. In the dairy industry, calves are separated from their mothers within 24 hours of birth, so the milk can be sold. Both the cow and calf call out each other for days. Male calves do not produce milk, so they are killed within weeks, often for leather. The egg industry follows a similar pattern. Hens are selectively bred to lay around 300 eggs per year, even though their natural rate is closer to 12. This constant egg production places extreme strain on their bodies. As a result, up to 85% of egg laying hens suffer bone fractures during their lifetime, regardless of how they are housed. Male chicks cannot lay eggs, so they are killed on the first day of their life. This occurs even in free range systems. Billions of male chicks are killed each year because they are not profitable. Leather is made from the skin of cows, which means the animal must be killed. Tanning process also exposes workers to toxic chemicals. Wool production involves selective breeding that causes sheep to grow excessive amounts of wool. Without regular shearing, this can lead to serious health problems. Shearers are paid by the volume, which often results in rough handling and injuries. When sheep no longer produce high quality wool, they are killed. These animals simply suffer because of the bodies they were born into, something they have no control over. These industries operate on supply and demand. When demand decreases, fewer animals are bred into these systems. Some ask whether animals can be farmed without harm. On a large scale, this isn't financially viable. Even backyard hens come from the same industry. At the core of this is how we view animals as resources to be used rather than individuals with their own experiences. Animals experience fear, stress, and pain. Whether or not we care about their suffering, they still experience it. Plants do not have pain receptors, nervous systems, or brains. While they can respond to their environment, this does not involve conscious experience. Fish show clear signs of pain perception and awareness. Many species demonstrate learning, memory, and social behavior. The ability to feel pain alone is morally relevant. How to go vegan? For many people, replacing animal products with plant based alternatives makes the transition easier. Over time, shifting towards whole foods can improve health and affordability. Or if you're in a situation where you can't afford or alternatives aren't available, then you can make them at home. Whenever you get cravings, you can remind yourself why you went vegan in the first place. Online tools like Chronometer can help with diet planning. Generally, a whole food plant based diet rich in grains, vegetables, and legumes, cooked and raw foods, and fortified foods is very healthy. Major organizations agree that a well planned vegan diet is suitable for all stages of life. Like any diet, it requires planning. Nutrients such as vitamin B12 need to be supplemented or consumed through fortified foods. I hope this video helped clarify how these industries operate and why people choose veganism. If nothing else, I hope this encourages you to think about the lives behind the products we consume, because regardless of how we feel about them, their experiences matter to them. And thank you for watching.